Hey everyone, welcome back to another Crushin Cans pregame show. We're on a roll, 6-0 right now.
3-4.
3 nights, 3 games, 4 nights. Jesus,
I
am the beer now.
Marbles on a Monday.
So, Crushin Cans sponsored by Torque Brewing. Later in a couple minutes here, we are gonna intro one of the guys from Torque Brewing on the show. Some fans might be fired up when he comes on, but we'll leave that for a second here. Shout out to McLean's Pub. I'm not sure if we're on video on the terrace right now, but if you're in Montreal, go to McLean's Pub, grab a beer before the game, during the game, after the game. That place looks fired up these last few games.
Get a tower and watch the game. Enjoy
for sure. Anyways,
big.
So Habs win last night. Obviously, pretty commanding win, 5-1. Thanks, Shane. Appreciate that, buddy. The pregame show's killing us, but thank God for Torque Brewing because
throw an email out there, Shane. We'll get you on here too.
Yes, and if you do want to come on the show later on, it is an hour, so email live@habsnight.com if you do want to come on the show. Give us your thoughts and opinions. We love to have you in here, so live@habsnight.com. But Derrick, how are you doing today, buddy? It feels like forever since I talked to you, about 16 hours ago.
I'm feeling a little better today than I was yesterday. We'll say that. But no, maybe, got back into routine, went to work, fired up a few people at work. Let's, we'll leave it there. But other than that, let's get Brett on here and we'll fire this up right away, see how he feels about this game tonight and what's going on at Torque coming up in the next couple of weeks.
Brett's going to get Torque canceled right now. Brett, you're in the stream.
Oh, sorry, guys. Didn't see you guys there.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Good. How's everyone doing tonight?
We're doing good. How you doing?
Oh, I can't complain. Beautiful day here in Winnipeg. Another day of hockey. Nothing can be asked for more.
Yeah,
you
for
guys,
sure.
You guys all pumped up at the brewery there for tonight? This is a big one.
For a game 4, I wish we were a little more happier about it. The Jets have been kind of lost. Like I thought it was the Moose in the lineup recently. I don't know. We've had better days as a team.
True. We'll get into the Jets quick, but you just want to kind of give everyone an update on what's going on with Torque coming up. We saw there was a bit of a teaser released.
Yeah, so we have our Cloud 8 8-packs coming out to vendors next week in Manitoba. They're going to be 4 different hazy New England IPAs, all different in their own uniqueness, all unique in its own brand. And we're looking forward to seeing how people in the public like it.
I can't wait to try them.
That pick a card IPA pack was money.
Which one was your favorite?
Oh, I was all on the diamonds. I was part of that one, but I got the lovely heart one today. I still can't get this. There you go.
So that one finished number 2 in the voting. Diamonds actually won recently.
Yeah, that was. These are good. Even the other. You could damn. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then you guys have a summer pack coming out later on in summer, I believe, right?
Later on in summer, yeah. There's going to be 4 unique styles in that one. We're doing a session pale ale. We're going to do something called a raspberry vanilla gose. There also will be something we're calling Juicy Goosey, which is going to be a juicy IPA. And the 4th one is top secret. Can't release that one yet. But yeah, we have a lot of fun things coming out for Torque. One of our current small batches right now is called Pineapple Jeff. So what it is, it's also known as a Weiss beer, which means white in German. Hefeweizen is a yeast wheat beer. Usually these kind of beers are very summery, lots of banana, clove, vanilla. When it's plus 30 outside, there's nothing better.
Extremely crushable.
Extremely crushable.
Because most of Canada right now is in a huge heat wave. So I know you guys have been dealing with some crazy hot temperatures. So I think those ones in blondes are pretty crushable in this kind of temperature, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, that one. And if you're kind of looking for something a little bit different to kind of try something new, I always say on a hot day, try the sours. So I know a lot of the fans here are from Quebec, so I don't know exactly what McLean's has to offer. But if you got a chance to try a sour on a hot day, by all means, it's the best day to do it.
Perfect. Go ahead.
Different kind of beers. A little spicy, I would say.
Yeah, some of it, yeah. But there's some where you'll find that are just like insane sours, but they might taste like a sour soother, or you might find with a little bit of tartness to it where it's not too overwhelming, but yeah, like gozes and all that stuff. Yeah, I noticed there's a comment here saying cultures are fantastic. So yes,
Love those, yes.
Very, very good as well.
That's a good name, the bearded poutine.
Bearded poutine.
Yeah. So what's the vibe around your circle of friends and whatnot and all that out there? So how's everyone feeling?
With the industry, I guess right now, with the lockdowns here in Manitoba, it's been pretty harsh. I guess what the nice thing about this one as compared to the previous two is people are getting vaccinated at least. So, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully this is the last one because, it's summer now. I love to have a friend over the backyard. I see Crushin Cans headquarters is getting a new patio down in the back there as well. So
we need to get on that patio this summer, buddy.
Oh, can't wait for that.
And we
need what's it like over in Quebec, or how's it like over where you are right now?
I'm New Brunswick. We're pretty fortunate. We've been lucky this whole pandemic, so our rules are a lot less stricter than you guys. Like I can have people over and stuff. I don't want to brag because I know there's a lot of Ontario, Quebec, Winnipeg. But quickly, I was going to ask you, Brett, with the current restrictions right now, if we do have Winnipeg people in, or Winnipeg, I got this. What are you guys, Winnipeggers?
Winnipeggers is fine.
All right, fine. So if you're in Winnipeg,
don't listen to that other guy. What he told you.
Yeah. Don't say that part.
But so with the restrictions, what's the rules, or how can people get Torque if they are in Winnipeg right now?
So the best way to get us in Winnipeg right now is just visit one of your local vendors. So depending what area of the city you're in, you can go to Beer Boutique, you can go to Quality Inn, you can go to the Park West hotel there. They have a large selection as well. Vendors, liquor vendors. We also do home delivery. So if you go to torquebrewing.beer and hit home delivery, so you can see all of our seasonals, you can see what selections we have available to order. And if you want to buy some merch, something cool like that, we also have that available for you. And that's the best way to get hold of our products.
Another thing, do you want to touch before we get onto the game here quick? Do you want to touch on the contest going on at the Craft Beer Quality Inn on Grant and Pembina?
Yeah, for sure. We have a little bit of a contest going on there where if you buy a 15-pack, you'll find the winning can inside of it. And if you win a prize from these winning cans, you go to the Quality in there and you get the return. And I can't remember how many we have left there, but yeah, check it out. It's posters everywhere there.
So it's like Charlie the Chocolate Factory, but for beer.
Kind of, yeah. Roll up the rim, but plus over 18.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Roll up instead of rolling up beer, you're buying cases.
I wonder would you guys ever be able to do like peel stickers on the cans, or is that's just entirely too much, I guess, eh?
Have you tried peeling one of those stickers off?
I got a Torque tower here in the basement.
So sometimes a sticker, it's tough.
Oh yeah, it's tough, and there's a lot of shit on the back. You're fighting.
Oh yeah, especially if you have a couple, then all of a sudden these peeling stickers here, it takes a lot of work sometimes.
And off you go the chair, right?
Oh yeah, you don't want spilling beer. We don't want any of that stuff. No.
All right, so let's kind of bring this back into the hockey talk here now. Brett, I know we're just going to keep you here for a few more minutes, but you and Derrick are all obviously living in Winnipeg. So what's the vibe around the city surrounding the Jets? And being down 3-0 right now, we're not saying the series is over here. Anybody's capable of coming back. Habs fans know that. We watched them do it against Toronto here. So, well, how's the city feeling? Like, what's the vibe? Are people calling for blood on team, or is there still some faith here?
I think there's always some faith here. Winnipeg fans are pretty hardcore hockey fans. They get behind the team. They will try and support what they can. I think the feeling you're kind of seeing here is frustration. Like our big line there, Kyle Connor hasn't done much. Wheeler has been having trouble. It seems to be Lowry's been our best player. He's been able to produce and kind of get to the dirty areas. And, credit's due in some spots here. Like Montreal's been playing an unbelievable defensive game. They protect that house so well, and these outside shots just aren't working on Carey Price. I think we're hoping for a better outcome. People are changing up their routines. Just not giving up quite yet, but it's hard to beat any team 4 in a row, especially when it's like Montreal and how good they've been playing, right?
Yeah,
I've noticed a lot of people here they're all over PLD. They're all over this guy. Like,
yeah.
It doesn't help that you got traded for Liney, and this city loved him. He's a young kid, just what I mean. So he he still is learning the game, and to put all that pressure on him to fill the net at will as Patrick did. I mean, that's a lot.
Oh, it's two comparison players here, right? Like what people from Winnipeg expected right away was him playing against Toronto last year in playoffs in the bubble. That's the PLD that they really expected, what they wanted, right? And especially when you're playing with Kyle Connor and Wheeler, you got to produce in that one, right? Like he is young, you're right. There's a lot of pressure on him for sure, especially when not just Liney, but Jack Roslovic was in that trade too, right? And Jack Roslovic is a hell of a player. He looks good in Columbus. He's going to be a good fit there for that team.
Absolutely.
Like I said earlier, I'm kind of reiterating, but a little bit of frustration, of course, across the board. Like Ehlers has been having trouble too. He's one of our main weapons. Like Lowry shouldn't be our goal leader, our goal scoring leader. In
nice pass last game to him, though.
Pardon me.
That was a really nice pass cross ice to him last game for that goal. That was you got to give credit where credit's due, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Montreal just has been complete shutdown, and then the whole team is playing. They're playing a good team. Like Dominic Ducharme has been a great fit for a coach in that team. Like what I've seen from Montreal earlier in the year, as to now, is night and day. Straight up, night and day, right?
No, 100% too. And one thing you got to think, Paul Maurice, I'm not sure if he's this kind of coach. I don't pay as much attention as I should, but I've seen some comments online that they should change the lines up. They want Ehlers on that top line, on the top power play unit, because arguably we know he's not scoring right now, but I thought Ehlers has played well, especially last game. He's getting the chances. He's got the puck a lot. So I'm curious if you're going to see line changes on the Jets. We'll know that in about 15, 20 minutes here when warm-ups start. But I just sense some frustration almost with how Paul Maurice is kind of dealing with this.
Yeah, what works against Edmonton is not going to work necessarily against Montreal, right? Like Montreal, I watched a lot of the Toronto series, right? When I was watching that series, like they played a little bit more gritty. They were I felt more aggressive, especially on turnovers and whatnot. Where Jets, they seem to keep the Jets to the outside, and they love them having that first shot. They'll let them take that shot on the outside wall like all day long, and they get the rebound quick out. Different style game. I do feel a little frustrated with Maurice because I feel like he should change up a little bit, but that's just my opinion. Attack the middle more, crash net more, something, make Harry Price's life a little bit more tougher than what it is. Like he is like one of the best goalies, if not the best in the world. Like I don't care that he's not up for Vezina right now. The guy is always like up there. When he's on, he is on, right?
Even as Dale said, you see how Montreal is getting in Hellebuck's house there, and it's almost forcing him to play right on the goal line where you saw Lecky's goal, Perry's, where he's pushed back on the net where he can't cover as much. But, if they get in front of Carey, you're going to have to, get the defenseman to move him out. But you don't want to get too aggressive, especially in a game like this, and take the penalties, because this is a power play that is lethal and is one goal away from getting that momentum, and you don't want to give them that. Yeah,
even this year, like in the series, like the Jets power play hasn't really looked like how it should look. Like, and you're right, the discipline part of it, that penalty Pierre-Luc Dubois took in that third period at 10 minutes
again.
Just like, what are you doing? Like, come on, have another one. Honestly, just
well, the thing is though, like Wheeler's looked pretty good. He's not. I don't think he's banging enough bodies like as he should get a little bit more involved. But he's getting looks. And like I was talking to Brando before we got going here, Montreal needs to end it here, or at least next game, because you don't want 55 back in the lineup.
No,
he's got a chip on his shoulder. He comes back and he is an elite player. And it's a game changer. It's infectious. So this game is, I think you have to play it as a game 7.
Absolutely.
Yeah, both sides do, because with Scheifele out right now, you obviously can see that he is such a big component of that forward group and the balancing of the lines. And right now, it's like Winnipeg just doesn't have anything for the 4 lines Montreal's rolling. I do like you're saying, really, Lowry's the best player, but I think it's because his style fits playoffs perfectly. Like he crashes, he bangs, he forechecks, he gets in the dirty areas. But right now, without Scheifele, it just kind of threw a wrench in there. And then we got a Stastny that we know is not 100%. So I think Winnipeg just got banged up down the middle, and that's the 2 worst positions to pretty much lose come playoffs as centers. And because they do so much. And Mark Scheifele, I know Habs fans are pissed at him. He's apologized. He got suspended. He's doing his time, so we're moving on from it. It's just such an important part of the team that you can see they're missing. And Derrick makes a great point in that you do not want to give them hope of getting him back in the lineup, because once again, that's a completely different team when he's there. And I guarantee you, if he does get back in, that power play gets going again.
Oh yeah, the thing with Jets too, they're a very streaky team. Like before the season ended, when they were bad, they were really bad, right? And then all of a sudden, like a flip of a switch, something clicks, something goes right, and you know what? They ride that wave. You're right. They ride that wave as far as they can for as long as they can, right? So I'm kind of hoping like for that, and like you mentioned this earlier, but I hope they do shuffle lines. I miss seeing. I do think Klopp should be with Lowry from a Jets perspective. Those two grind it out. They work so hard together, and I think that's kind of what they need against this Montreal team. I'm actually kind of curious from you guys here, but like, who's been the biggest surprise on Montreal for you guys this series?
Go ahead, Derek.
You know, it's almost been by committee through the 2 rounds here, but you got to go with Stahl. That guy, like, again, not going to point fingers, but someone wanted him, you know, up in the press box. But
I said if he slowed down.
He's going as fast as he can.
I'll own it. I said it.
I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I'm not. Just saying, someone may have said it. I'm the word of reason, so we, you know, like keep.
Hey, I'll defend you here, Brandon. I remember seeing Derek say they're going to lose to Toronto in 7.
6.
Oh, sorry, 6.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, right.
Don't listen to him.
I took Florida to win the cup too, so I'm on fire.
Oh, just killing the game, hey.
But from my perspective,
I will sell it though.
I was just going to quickly say my perspective is that the whole fourth line in general, we touched on it last night. All these nights are just turning into a blur at this point, but it's the fourth line having a heavy forechecking group. And they're just owning the Jets right now. I think it's been a long time since Montreal has had a big fourth line that can cycle the puck and play some time in the offensive zone. And you see now with an effective fourth line, Montreal rolled 4 lines last night. I don't think any forward had more than like 17 minutes. 18 minutes ice time. So it's just having an effective fourth line has been awesome for me.
Yeah, no, that's a huge one. The other thing I kind of like more from Montreal side of things is they came right from a game 7 right to Winnipeg. You know, like Winnipeg was off for like, I think it was 10 days or so. You can tell in game 1, they just did not look like a team. They were not ready for playoff hockey, right? And actually, you know, at that whole line, when you say Stahl, like I think it was Stahl, Perry, and Koskinen. Unbelievable. Or was it Armia?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Habs fourth line right now.
Not the fourth line. Their third line was Stahl, Perry, and Kotkaniemi. I'm saying his name totally wrong.
No,
he started low. Yeah,
I've been so impressed with that whole line.
Yeah,
always controlling the Jets.
KK has been great.
Yeah, even when he's not scoring, he's just been effective. So I don't mean to pump up the Habs while Brett's sitting here taking a beating with this, but
not like he's wearing a Shifley jersey.
That's true.
Did he get suspended too?
Yeah, no cans for 2 weeks.
No cans for you for 2 weeks. That's it. You're done.
For 2 weeks. I cut off Derek's beer supply. That's what happens.
Brett is not suspended. I reviewed it. There's nothing wrong.
I don't know.
Awesome.
That was a tough moment there. That was It's such a debate, hey?
And you almost think like that it deflated that team.
Yeah, in a way, but I also kind of wonder what happens if Evans gets up from that hit, right? If he gets up from that hit, celebrates the goal, like would he still be suspended 4 games, do you think?
No. It's not
like
thing. You know, and people saying he jumped, he didn't. It was the momentum. The shoulder was tucked, elbow in. I think it was just the intent of not going. And then the length he went. So it's just checking the boxes on the rule as is.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, he went a distance, 1. No intent to take the puck, 2. And then, you know, vulnerable player, 3. And then maybe one of those reasons adds up to the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not a violent player by any means, you know. Like if that was Tom Wilson or I guess Nazem Kadri with a big, like, you know, rap sheet to them, I totally would have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Just him, like I think he's maybe had 100 hits in his whole career.
Yeah,
700 games, 700 games, maybe 100 hits.
And that's the thing too with Scheifele. He's not going to hit anyone because he just drives the play. The guy he's going to be a superstar in this league for years to come too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%. And I was just quickly going to say, like, we've said on this show too, as a fan of hockey, obviously you don't want to see these guys get hurt. Scheifele owned up to it. He apologized. He wished Evans well. I think he sent him a message too. And he served his suspension, didn't appeal. So I've got no ill words towards him. It's just an unfortunate ending, I think. But there's nothing we can do about it.
No, just get going. It's interesting to see it around the league, right? Because something similar happened in the Vegas and Colorado series there when Graves hit Yangmark. Guy was watching the puck there. It's you're picking things apart now, right?
And that's the thing. You get one fan base where the games are one after another, right? Where you see that, and then it's fresh in your mind. People get heated about it, and then you see and another hit like that, and then everyone's like, "Well, this." It's. I'm just gonna go out there and say it's been so widely inconsistent from start to finish here. And maybe it's because certain, groups of referees can't move around and they've gotten too good with the guys or whatnot. But, the league dealt with it. Move on. Yeah, it is shit for one team. Absolutely. But it comes down to it. Montreal has to take advantage of this because if he comes back, he's fresh, he's pissed, and he wants to make up for, not being there for his teammates.
100%. Yeah, they really switch gears on like who they have to worry about, right? Like a lot of their tension seems to be on Ehlers and Connor now, right? Like you're right, missing Scheifele kind of offsets that big line of ours. But yeah, no, I'm hoping for a good game tonight. I hope the Jets win because I'm not ready I like playoff hockey. I want to see Winnipeg go as far as we can.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys are ready for Montreal to have a break either yet.
Well, there's always room on the Habs wagon just in case. I'm just saying, I'm saving you a seat.
Oh, All right.
I'm looking out for you, buddy.
We'll see. But I'm not going to the golf course by myself after this. We'll see.
It sucks. I can't even go golfing with you.
Can't even have fun. No more having fun.
We're going to get to that Torque tournament, though. Things are going to go uphill here. We're all going to be good. We're coming to that Torque tournament.
Yeah, for
really
sure.
So, especially hope to see Brandon there for that one, too. August 17th coming up soon in support of the Winnipeg Pet Rescue Shelter.
Yeah.
If you don't support, you hate puppies, simply put.
Everyone's called out for that one.
Yeah, everyone.
But really appreciate you coming on with us here, Brett. But before you go, what's your prediction for tonight?
Oh,
a nice cold Torque.
I have to take a quick one on that one. Well, you know what? I'm going to pick 2-1 Jets.
All right, I like it.
Not bad.
Either gets both goals.
Ooh.
He comes out of hiding. At some point, he's got to do something.
Spicy. I like it.
Love it.
What about you guys? What do you guys say?
I don't want to get skewered just yet. I just think, I don't know. Today's just been one of those fucking days for me. And it's 3-2 overtime. Wheeler with the winner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God, this is a Habs podcast, right?
Sorry, Brett, I gotta go.
I know. I've had one of those days, and things are just, bad vibes. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, hey,
I think it's gonna be tight, like you guys are saying. 2-1 or 3-2, those are great scores. I think it all depends what Jets team shows up. If it's a desperation, backs against the wall Jets, I think they can kind of weather the storm. Montreal's gonna be ready for that too. I'm gonna have to say a 2-1 heartbreaker for the Jets.
Oh, that hurts my heart. Killing me here, Brandon.
Like it's gonna break the Jets' hearts. I'm picking the Habs. I know it sounded like I said Jet. Like it's gonna be a heartbreaker for the Jets. That makes sense. So 2-1, low scoring.
It's a 200-foot shot, jumps, bounces in, Toscala style.
Off the head or something like that.
Oh, so bad.
No, the reason why I'm picking it is because the Jets are a better team when they are down a goal or they're behind. They're backs against the wall. They kind of go forward a little bit. When they're beating Edmonton in the previous round, it always made me nervous. Like I never thought that we were going to hold on to it just because they're not used to playing with the lead, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like they really like to battle. They like to put themselves in hard positions, and they like to go for it.
100%. So, Brett, thank you once again. Brett from Torque Brewing, our official sponsor of Crushin Cans. Thanks you for all the beer.
buddy.
Cheers, fellas.
Appreciate it. We'll talk soon.
Take care, everyone. Have a good one.
Cheers, Brett. Well, that didn't go so bad. Having a Jets fan in here.
No, I like that.
He's pretty level-headed. It's good shit. Yeah,
he's good. Wait till our text messages start blowing up.
Oh, I know.
Just hard chirps. No, and the reason why I'm saying, okay, before the chat skewers me, you do what you need to do, because you know what? Hey, I respect everybody in here. It's awesome. Banter back and forth. It is. I can't stop because can in my hand, wide ass open. Here we go. You beat them the game in the regular season, 3 in a row in the playoffs. It's tough to beat teams 5 in a row.
Yeah.
It is very tough. And knowing that their season's on the line, there's a lot of veteran guys in that Jets room that know this could be the last ride where, they might blow that team up. They might get rid of a few guys, shift a different position, and a lot of them have been together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? You never want to see friends leave. So it's like, hey, boys, like, we got to win here. Everyone's job's on the line.
And I have to agree with you, because it's exactly what the Montreal Canadiens did. We all, like, I'm sure most of the chat, if there's still the Habs fans in here, we watched Montreal do it against Toronto. When they were down 3-1, Montreal got desperate. Toronto thought they had it, and they kind of let off a little bit. So I'm just hoping that the Habs veterans experience, and also KK and Suzuki from being in the playoffs last year, I think they realize, hey, we cannot give them an inch of room here. Their backs against the wall. They're going to be running and gunning, and that's why I think it's going to be a very tight game. You got 2 great Vezina caliber goalies in net, and
absolutely
desperation hockey. It's going to be who's going to treat tonight like a game 7. Is it going to be Winnipeg, or is it going to be Montreal? And I know Montreal's up 3-0, but
and that's the thing. You need those 2,500 to get going, like 25,000 right off the hop. You need that first goal. You need to bury this team, break that confidence that hey boys, we're going to make history. We're going to be that team. You need to break it. You need to step on them, crush them early.
Yeah, for sure. I see Charles here put Habsativity. We're still Habsativity. I picked Habs. Derek didn't. Chirp him.
Wow. Wow.
Just kidding here. So I was gonna. I want to get your thoughts. I can't remember if we touched on this because we've been doing pre-games.
Not using that word. Not using that word.
It's okay. What was I was gonna say? I don't know if we touched on this. I can't remember because it's every 2 days we're
3 and 4
we're talking hockey.
Well, we had a transition. Airplane trip there Saturday. We all had our good times. Played a little guilty Sunday. Had a great game, and we're just looking to close it out here. Get pucks deep, right?
This is where I'm alluding to. It's winning tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. You would get almost a week off, or if not more. And the way they're playing right now, would you be in favor of them getting rest? A guy like Petrie gets to heal up a bit, Evans. Or would you rather them kind of keep going here? They're in the rhythm. Like, what Montreal team do you get in a week?
I think you get one fired up, ready to go.
Yeah,
because it's either Vegas or Colorado. 2-2 there. My opinion, Vegas should be up 3-1. But you're going to go down to a wired up building.
Yeah.
Right? Where and that's the thing. You have guys hurt like Petrie. What did they say? Upper body?
Yeah, he dislocated his 2 fingers.
Yeah, broken fingers. Well, let's go to that one for a second. There are, I would give guys a little rest. 100%. Those teams are. I don't know if anyone's actually really watched that series, but wow.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. It's like this series on fast forward.
It's nuts. All right, Charles, I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to chirp. But And that's the thing, right? They haven't showed anything, but you don't want to give them an inch.
Yeah, 100%.
But hey, anyway, back to the Petrie thing. Beautiful man. Horrible. Are there not some arenas that have like
I think they all do. I think the camera guy's supposed to slide that over when the play is coming. I don't know.
Can we get a name on that camera guy?
Cancel him. No, but like it's just such a freak accident. And
Chat, Twitter, everybody watching at McLean's, do your thing. Find the name.
But you know what I mean? Like the way cameras are and stuff these days, do they need to have those? I know it only happens like once every few years. I remember Daryl Boyce, just because he played at UNB Fredericton close to me here, but he ended up playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So he got like half his face ripped off from one of those things. Yeah. Ugh. You just think like, do they even really? I know you see them there all the time. They use them, but it just, I don't understand it.
Why don't you put one at the blue line so we don't have to watch that blurry shit camera for offside?
I love it.
Am I wrong?
Yes, actually, Nick has a replay. If you can get that prepped, and also, Nick, I'm sorry to put this on you too. If you see lineups, let us know. On the
also
old Twitter sphere.
For chat, like if anyone wants to come on, absolutely. Yes. Throw the email out there, live@habstonight.com. Come on and let's go. Predictions. Let you know how you feel about the other series. Anything. We're open to anything.
Yeah, for sure. We still have 30 minutes of puck drop, so we're going to go the whole way tonight. I know we talked about the same stuff a lot last night.
We're going to get
it is getting tough.
We're going to do what we need to do. We're going to bodies.
Pucks on net.
Pucks on net. We're going to get pucks deep. The boys are feeling good. We're gonna get on the bike right now. We're gonna warm the legs up, and I think when we start, we're gonna get pucks deep, and we're gonna try and get the job done.
Ian Patterson saying no Petrie in warm-ups. That's unfortunate, but when you're up 3-0, you know what I mean. I know we're saying don't give them an inch, but if you're up 3-0, I think you can maybe afford to let him sit out a game here because you know if they lose that he's gonna go right back in, and if they win, it's just more rest.
Which brings up the defense question. They're saying Ouellette's going in, not Romeo.
Oh, no. I wonder what Romanov did. Is that confirmed?
Well,
warm-up just started. They're not even doing line rushes yet.
That's kind of what I saw throughout the day, that Ouellette's going in.
Yeah. Which is, you got to think something happened here. Okay, here's the video of Petrie hurting his beautiful hands.
Yeah. Look at that mustache.
Watch the right pinky finger just, oh.
See, that's the thing. There's no camera there. Why isn't that closed?
I know. And it's so low, too.
Can we fine him $5,000?
Camera guy?
Yeah. But look at the fact, though. He fractures 2 fingers, still makes the play.
Yeah,
right?
he you see him move his hand for a second, and then his hand goes right back on the stick, makes a play. So I was like, okay, it might not be that bad, but no, he's just Wolverine.
Oh, as soon as I saw that actually, I think post game Dale will be on there. You guys can ask him about that one. He had a thumb. It went from here back to here.
That's close. Yeah, but also once again, just maybe think of it quick.
Go ahead.
Autour de la Ligue came out today, so the French fans can watch Autour de la Ligue on the YouTube channel. Tonight, I know we didn't have a post game last night. Some fans were kind of disappointed, but it's been a long, condensed season. So Sundays, we try to let everybody on the team have a family day just away from the channel. Days. So the only reason Derek and I went yesterday is because we're 6-0 right now on Crushin Cans pregame. So I'm going to brag. We did good. And if you watch the show last night.
We're on a streak.
We're on a streak. We're on a heater.
Streak.
Both heaters. But yes, quickly, post game tonight. We're on a heater, being right with hockey and then drinking a lot for the show. But post game tonight with Dale, Deeksy, and Nick. So right after the game, they'll be live. Make sure you tune into that one. No lineup yet from a Nick. So
can we bring up the Suzy Q comment here?
Which one, Romanov?
Yeah. See,
that's a great point.
It is a great point. But then there's also the go big or go home, right? If he comes out, makes a big hit, maybe scores or gets a deflection. Like, I really like this comment because as a rookie, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Well, look what Sandin, he got crucified in Toronto for a couple of his mistakes.
That's Toronto.
That's true. I don't think Romanov would hurt. That's why I think there must be something. I don't know if he's got an injury, something nagging.
Mike.
I don't know.
Same here. I got the shirt going again.
I got my Price jersey, the red hat I bought on a whim.
We always got cans.
Yeah, we got cans. So yeah, like cans. I said, live at habsnight.com. If you want to come on the show, have a can with us. It doesn't have to be a beer. It can be a bubbly or something, but we're having fun and we're running out of things to talk about. But I wanted to bring up last night's show. Nick, yourself, I think the whole team. Like, how many things did we get right last night?
Everything.
It was wicked. It was one of our best nights for calling stuff.
Yeah, Nick called the Army
twice.
And yeah, she's like, well, when he scores, he's going to get 2. So boom, lights out. Good call.
The power play.
Yep. Susie.
And then the penalty kill is +1 right now. Like, they've scored more goals than they've allowed.
Alex says Romanov, according to, I can't pronounce that name. I'm not going to butcher it.
What?
There it is. Yeah, I don't know what that name is. I can't pronounce it. I'm not going to butcher it either. I'm humble.
We apologize to people here.
We're not stats guys. We don't want to butcher names.
Willett and Romanov are both on the ice.
You got to think.
Petrie out.
Yeah, no. Broken fingers. What are you going to do? You're going to get one of those weird gloves like that used to be.
You said they just popped them out, though.
How's that feel, though?
Not good. I'm just saying it up broke. But they said, like, Tony Marinaro on Twitter said he's going to need surgery after playoffs anyway. So that's why I'm saying I don't mind him getting a little rest tonight. That way you don't hurt them further.
Well, because you know guys are going to be coming down hard on that glove.
Yeah, 100%. Get a Nick on here again to say good things about Armia. It was good luck. She's in the background right now. She's reading everything, seeing.
Pop on. I know Shane was in here earlier.
It's not going to be Armia tonight. It's going to be Cole Caulfield. Just saying.
Spicy. He looked great last game. He's getting his chances. They're bound to go in. I know you don't like the defensive side, and I've argued with you on this one, but
Mark, our family was always Habs growing up and everything, and really, really loved it even more when Dale got there. But I am a through and through Sharks fan.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Really?
Kidding. Okay, here we go. Romanov. Yes, sir. I like it. Can the fans finally see? That's one that I'm not shitting on the fans in our chat because our chat's awesome. But like I see on Twitter, like people roasting every time that Romanov's not in. But when you're thinking about Ducharme and his lineup, do we have a right to complain right now? Everything he's done has made sense. Lehkonen instead of Tatar, as much as I love Tatar, Lecky scores last game. And we said it's because he plays exactly like Evans. It's that motor, going to the dirty areas, not afraid to get hit to make a play. And he scores right in front of the net after he takes like 5 whacks at it, just like a Gallagher would do. So I can't complain what Ducharme does now. I'm done questioning him because he's made me look like an idiot. I said sit stall if you look slow. And he's like leading the team in points.
Wow. No, I think that third line's going to have a massive game today. I think they're going to be the difference.
Oh, for sure. And
you go ahead.
I don't even know where I was going with that one.
So I saved you.
Yeah.
Awesome. You know what? Let's go. If you guys want to do rapid fire, throw the emails in, get you on. Quick things. Let's go.
A quick 1 or 2 minutes, pop in the show. What you think, what you predict. We love the rapid fire. We know Ian's in this chat. Let's see what Ian's saying tonight.
Where has Ian been?
I know. He's went MIA since he came on.
Whoa. We haven't had Ian
we got
on.
3 emails.
Yeah. Let's go. I hope one's Ian. I don't want to know who they are. I just want to know Ian. Let's go. Ian hasn't been on during the win streak though.
Oh, Ian, we're shadow banning you.
Calling you out, Ian.
No.
You've been shooting texts at us. No, let's go. Yeah. Rapid fire. Let's close it out here and then we'll go with some final thoughts, some final predictions.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I changed my mind. Yeah. Maybe.
And you think too. I just saw a comment with Jake Evans says, guys, the playoffs now, price time to shine. Antoine, is a good point. And one thing as well is if the Montreal Canadiens do in fact winning tonight or whatever game 5 is, that gives a week for Evans to get healthier and come back.
You think depending on the the severity of the concussion.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to be one of those where you come back and then you just kind of get a little pop.
That's true.
And
that's
then,
why I was worried about Tavares.
And then you're fucking right back at it. So
yeah,
you take the time you need. And then when you do, you know what I mean? Well, obviously you're in contact with everybody all day, every day. So
yeah,
you let them know and whatnot. So.
And it's a great point too, because that's was one thing I was worried about Tavares. I didn't want the Leafs to rush him back if they did move on, because when you get hit that hard, it doesn't take much to go right back in. Like you saw Jujhar Khaira happen this year in Edmonton. Evans does have concussion history. He's taken some nasty ones.
With with this comment though, we did bring it up last night. Last Cans.
It was
yesterday. or even it's holy Christ.
We are in a blender.
Oh man, let's go. You know what I mean? It's good for like in-house competition. Not only like you're going against another team to fire up, but if you're a guy that's in the lineup, like you see what's happening with this team, you're kind of getting that feel. You're feeling it. You don't want to be in the stands.
Yeah.
You want to be out there. You want to be that guy that maybe gets a weird ass D shot off a skate on your stick, bang back in the net.
Yeah. Great point. So we do have a fan jumping in. Patrick Simpson joining the show. Crushin Cans, sponsored by Torque Brewing. How's it going, man?
Buddy. Nice jersey. Good. I like that.
Oh, thank you. I also have my hang on a second. I also have my Weber here with me too.
Is that a locker room lager?
Oh yeah, always.
See, I know my cans.
I also got a Crack Canoe in the fridge, but yeah, I also got a Weber going here. I got my Price and my Wah back at my mom's place, but I'm Habs fan through and through. I loved watching you play. Like you were one of my favorites in there. I do have actually my question is for Dale. I do have a question for you.
I'll try the best I can to answer this.
As deep as the Habs were when you played, which they did have, lots of great players. You play with a lot of good guys. But how would you feel about playing with the depth that they have now? How does that change, like, kind of how you play? Like the depth. Sorry, I'm hard to explain.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
No, I just I think
compared to the depth when you played from now, because you got Corey Perry in your fourth line. That guy is an amazing hockey player. And then you also got Armia. You got Weber on your defense. So you have a really, really good team. How does that compare to playing with like guys that you played with?
I mean, the guys that I play with, they're they're mostly liabilities. They rely on me to get things done. I dump pucks deep, but when Dale was in the playoffs, I mean, you got to look at those teams. Those were deep. You had Didi, Patch. You see what Patch is still doing in Vegas.
Oh, he's still great.
Sick. That fourth line, him, Price, and Briere. You know what I mean? Like Briere was an all-star for how many years? So he gets there. You get that veteran leadership there and whatnot. So they had a good third line there too. Even when Dale jumped up, Didi. You have to. But no, I hate comparing teams. I really do, especially with this situation, because there is that, you didn't play everybody.
Yeah.
You don't know how, you go on those long road trips out west, you go on those deep south through, Tampa, Carolina. Love you too, Dan. So you never know, right? I that's why I hate comparing it. But I think that 14 team. I don't know. I think the 14 team would beat this team.
Okay. Now, I do have a better phrase question. It's more thought out of my head here. Because I was watching the Kess House stream last night when they played Winnipeg last night, and he mentioned how Colby
Patrick?
was on there. Yes.
You know I'm not Dale, right?
Derrick B, sorry. Derrick B, sorry. I do
No
have
worries,
a concussion.
dude.
I do have concussions from hockey, so my brain is. I'm a goaltender. I'm a goalie, so I've had a lot of concussions.
No worries.
We're having fun with it, dude. What's the next question?
The one question I have is, with having Carey Price and net, how does that like? Because I don't understand. I only played house league hockey, and being a goaltender, I don't know how it affects people on the ice. How do you think that having Carey Price in net, that calming feeling that Colby Armstrong described, what does that actually feel like? Like, what does that actually? As a goalie, I've never experienced that feeling. So having a good goaltender behind you, how strong does that actually help your game? How much does that actually help your game?
Having a goalie behind you that, like even like for beer league for us, like our one goalie who plays most of the games and even our backup, you full on trust those guys. They make the first save. That's all you have to ask, right? Because just make one. We'll take care of the rest. And even here with Carey though, like, these guys are all world goalies where they can make, hey, you're not saying make 5 or 6 because nobody's doing that. But I think just having a guy like, and I'm not, saying that Hellebuck is bad. We touched on it earlier, but it's you know what I mean? It gives you a chance every single night. You're not going into games where you're getting blown out, 5 in a row, 5 goals against, 4 goals against, 6, 7. Just having that calming presence back there, it gives everyone confidence.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I've never experienced that, so that's good to finally figure that out.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Patrick. I know we have some other fans waiting. Thank you for tuning
Thanks for
in
calling,
and
buddy.
joining the show, man.
Awesome. Bye.
Have fun. Enjoy the game.
I will. Have a good one.
Next to know, we got Stefan del Blanc. Did I pronounce that right? Del Blanc?
Pretty close. How's it going?
Good,
What's
man.
up, buddy?
Not too bad.
Another nice jersey.
Thank you. Yeah, I wore 4 when I was playing because of Beliveau. I was not nearly as good as he was, but you do your best.
Not too many were as good as him.
No.
So what are your thoughts on tonight?
I don't know. I'm looking to see what kind of changes Paul Maurice makes today. I mean, he's a great coach, and I watch a lot of Jets too, and I'm surprised at how much net front presence the Habs have been getting lately, and I'm wondering if they're going to start collapsing a little bit more on that net and changing the way our offense has to look for at least one game here. If we're going to get a sweep, it's going to have to be a big lack of adjustment from Winnipeg, I think, but I don't see that coming. I think they're going to come out blazing, especially on the defensive end with how much time we've had in front of the net.
Yeah, no, that is honestly a great question. Is it just me, or is Winnipeg not, like, Montreal is playing that tight defense in the slot, kind of forcing everyone to the outside, and Price really is having no problem seeing shots.
Yeah, the same can't be said for Hellebuck. I mean, how many rebounds are we getting in a row when Lehkonen finally got that one in the other night? I think it was like 4 or 5 attempts, and no one was burying anybody in front of the net. And I'm sitting there watching, why are these defensemen searching for pucks instead of just taking the body? That's not going to last for a whole lot longer. And
that's one thing you give praise to Mark Bergevin for, is the decor they have. They're laying people out, it seems, out front, the big defense that they have. And I was surprised as well, because Connor Hellebuck, he's going to stop the first 1 to 3 chances. Like, he's up for the – no, he's not up for the Vezina this year, but he's a previous Vezina winner, sorry. And It's a goaltending duel. Yeah, last year's winner.
Dale said he got snubbed. There he is. You got
finally
snubbed,
in the
Dale.
chat.
Yeah, about time. Thanks, bud.
So, Stefan, what I want to get your thoughts quickly is your overall predictions of tonight. I know we're trying to avoid certain words tonight. We don't want to be too confident, but what are you hoping to see tonight, anyways, out of the game?
Well, I think the first period is going to be a big pushback from the Jets. Personally, I think there's going to have to be that kind of wave coming. This game will be won or lost on who makes the right adjustments by the end of period 3. I think it's going to be a real close one. I won't use the S word again. It was a hypothetical when I used it the first time.
No, it's all good. I'm having fun.
And I don't think it has to be a win today. I think the win in 5 or 6 is fine. But
yeah,
I don't know. This game is going to be close. I think we're going to see more of the Winnipeg that they can bring tonight, if ever, and try to get it back home for one more.
For sure. And if you're the Winnipeg Jets, we talked about earlier as well, it's the back against the wall mentality. Like they don't want their season over, right? So you got to expect a storm coming from them today. And you got to weather that storm for the Montreal Canadiens. You got to match that intensity or go one step further. But I think you're going to see a different Winnipeg Jets team tonight. And if it's the same team as games prior, I don't think it's going to go well for them. It's just tough, right? Because you're Montreal. They win game 4 tonight, the Jets do. You got to go back to Winnipeg. And then Winnipeg gets that mindset of just one game at a time, just similar to what Montreal did against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I think you're right. We got a hot take from Dale. Series is done tonight. So he's not scared to be confident, but he'll be in the postgame to celebrate.
Well, one thing that might help the Habs locker room is Toffoli's been on the other side of it. He's come back from 3-0. If you're on that Kings team as Toffoli and you've come back to win a series after being down 3-0, you know that it's possible. And I think he's probably a voice in that room that can say it's not over until it's over.
That's a great point too.
Yeah, you need that kind of leadership in the room for moments like this.
Yeah, and you're 100% right. I think that's why Bergevin brought in guys like Toffoli, Edmondson, Allen, Perry, Stahl. They've all done it before, right? So I think those are the guys kind of keeping everybody on track also in the Montreal room that might be getting a little bit ahead of themselves. I know fans are. I know I am a bit as well. I'm happy and confident watching them. It's just you just got to watch out for tonight. I think you can't go too lightly. That's all.
Would you two guys say this is almost like a trap game?
Yeah, it could be in a way.
I don't know if I'd call it a trap game because I think the Habs locker room is tight enough and good enough that even if they didn't have a good one today, they'd be able to come back and rebound pretty hard. They've shown a lot of fight. I don't think this game puts Winnipeg back in the driver's seat. It might give opportunity for pause and a quick head shake, but I'm still confident in the series overall. Just this particular game, we're going to see the best out of Winnipeg, and they're still a darn good team.
100%. So, Steph, I gotta say thank you for joining the show. We're gonna see if we can get a couple more guys in here, or girls. Cheers. Females allowed on too. So, yes, cheers. Thank you very much for joining the show. Letting us know.
Come on again. Absolutely.
Yes, for sure. Appreciate it. So, we got 5 minutes till game time here. I know we gave our predictions to Brett. I think we have more viewers in here now. So fans, don't forget post-game show tonight with Deeks, Dale Weiss, and Nick. What's that?
I can't.
Yeah, we can change. It's our show. We can make the rules. Also, subscribe to the channel if you don't.
Evan Gertz. Is it Gertz? I know he's looking to send an email and join here. All
right. Live at habstonight.com, Evan. Love to have you on.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to come on the show, ask questions in the chat. We read the chat most of the time. Sometimes it makes us laugh. So,
and even if you want to jump on, you don't have to use your camera. You can just go straight audio. There's no wrong with that. So, it is. I've tried to get some buddies on here and they say, no, it's frustrating. Or not frustrating, but kind of like a little much.
Intimidating?
There's the word. I was getting around to it.
I pass it to you.
Oh, Kenzie with the update on the I think it's in the second period too.
Awesome.
There you go. See, she knows what's up.
quick shout out again, Torque Brewing, located in Winnipeg, our sponsor, but also McLean's Pub. If you're in Montreal, get down there for a beer if you can. I imagine it's packed right now. But just support local. And if you like what you're seeing on this channel, hit subscribe, hit the like button so you see whenever we go live. Once again, live post-game show tonight right after the game. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited for this game. I want to see what the Habs mindset is. Like, we always talk about the Stalls, Perry's, Weber, what they're saying in the room. The kids have been saying those are the guys talking. I want to see how Montreal comes out tonight.
Yeah, I think.
Like, that's that killer instinct.
100%. Jerry, where's Dale? That's a good question. He's got a lot going on at the house. I know he's going to be on for post game. We tried to get him on earlier. He's he got a little busy, so that stuff comes first.
He's got a job now.
Yeah, he's got a job now, so he's not unemployed anymore.
That's our running joke. If you guys also didn't know, Dale Weiss is signed in Sweden. He's no longer unemployed, so Derek and I can't chirp him. Even though he's not in Sweden working yet, but he's still kind of employed.
I just want like a truckload of Swedish berries, and I'm good.
That'd be wicked.
Maybe a couple Swedish fish. They're not bad either. But
isn't Absolute Vodka from Sweden?
Svedka.
No idea. I just spit random things out, and I hope they stick.
You got to sell. You got to sell. You got to sell a little better than that, though.
Not question it as much.
Yeah, no, it's like no. You just like. This is from there. Actually, yeah, are we getting last call from Ian here quick?
Oh yeah, Jerry, he's from Sweden. In our chat. Jerry's in the chat a bunch of the times on most shows, so there's a guy from Sweden.
We have people worldwide.
Korea. We have Paul Korea in Korea.
Yeah. His shirt has been signed.
Ooh.
And now it's just making its way there.
Okay, we've got where do we have one more guest just waiting for it to come in. Absolute is from Sweden. Yes. Thank you. Boom. Stay hot. So I forget my prediction for tonight. 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. One of those close game.
I might change my prediction last minute here, so stay tuned.
4-2. Yes, chat. Get in here with your predictions. Let us know.
There's Joe with the 4-2-1.
Yeah. Romanov is in tonight. Love it. That's from Antoine Pat.
You gotta be pumped for that.
Yeah. Come out like it's a game 7. 100% Susie Q. Producer James with the sticker as well.
That's consistent. James. That's consistent on me.
Caulfield gets first goal. Yeah, who gets first goal? No matter what, pick whatever team. It doesn't matter, Jets or Habs.
Anderson.
Oh, they got a Go Habs Go emoji on the Twitch one. Sweet.
That looks like a Go Habs Go like Habs tonight thing.
I said 3-2 OT.
Anderson scores first.
You think so?
Yep.
Oh, look at him.
Look at that. Look at that hair. Look at him. He's pumped.
I'm so happy for him, dude. He's so like, if you notice, like the young guys like Suzuki, KK, Caulfield, Romeo, like they're always happy.
100%.
I mean, you're in the NHL. Why wouldn't you be happy?
Montreal Canadiens. Where was it? I think like Dale when he was in Vancouver for those first couple of years. Him, I guess it was him, Luongo, BX Kessler, and 3-2 Islanders. There you go. You heard it from upstairs.
That was him, wasn't it?
No, I was Mackenzie. Thanks. Oh, she's gonna be pissed at you. Spit it out. No. But you know what they said? Every day you put that jersey on is a good day. Any day you put that NHL logo on is a good day.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's most Canadian kids' dreams. But anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up here. It's almost game time. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Like we said, subscribe to the channel. There goes Derek's beer, I think.
What a fucking save.
Sorry, guys.
Wrong-handed glove, too. Money.
Shout out.
I'm changing it, though. That's the juju changing right there.
Perfect.
I had yeah. You know what's up.
Subscribe to the channel. Post-game show tonight. Deeks and Nick and Dale Weiss. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Crushin Cans, another pregame show. If we win tonight, Cans is doing the first game of the next series.
4-2
Let's
Habs
go.
empty net.
All right. Go Habs, go, everybody. Thank you
Cheers.
for tuning in. Appreciate you all.